Why is that not... Is my audio working fine? Yep. Why is that? Why is my restream not showing me one of my chats? Why are you not showing both? Is it streaming for me on YouTube at the moment? I'm guessing it is. Am I live right now? Should be. Yeah, I am. For some reason, Restream does not want to pull my YouTube chat across. Why are you being a dick? Let me do this instead. Let me do that for just now. Not ideal, but no, I can see. I know the stream's working, Wayne. What I don't understand is I have a little app Restream for pulling my Twitch chat and my YouTube across into like one window, and it's not pulling across the YouTube chat for some reason. Don't know why. It's pulling across the Twitch chat, but it's not pulling across the YouTube chat. Anyway, morning everyone. I am base bitching for a moment. I'm going to try and catch snare a couple of chickens over our head. Ow. And then hopefully just a benign wee loot run is what I'm planning today. Look at the state of my character. Yeah, I need a sewing kit. We don't have a single sewing kit in base. I mean, it's only, literally, you're saying look at the state of my character. The only thing that's wrong is my shirt's damaged. That's alright. That's not bad, I can handle that. Everything else is fine. My boots are perfect, my bag's perfect, everything else is perfect. It's just my jacket needs one hit on a sewing kit, which I don't have. Annoyingly. Although, we do have a bear pelt that's somehow arrived in base. It's, oh wait, there's another snare here. How did I miss that? Might as well set that up too. Snares OP. Let's just pop this snare up. I need some food before I go out, so I'm gonna base bitch for a minute. The face paint's been Wolf's PID forever, mate. You know that. That's been Wolf's PID since like 6 months at this point. The jungle face paint. Like Wolf's full PID. I can't remember if there's a greener version of this shirt. Like a plain greener version of this shirt, if that makes sense. Like, this shirt is a lighter colour than the trousers, and I can't remember if there's a slightly greener version. I'll show you in a second. Yeah, Will's always wore the jungle face paint. Well, at least 6 months now. Like, is that the greenest? Is there not a green tactical shirt that matches the trousers? Or am I imagining that? Because it feels light. I might be making that up though. So yeah, I'm going to base bitch for a minute before heading out. The server's dead. I checked before I logged on. There were 4 people on the server. No, that's Wolf's PID, mate. Jungle face paint is Wolf's PID. It's the hat that's the issue for PID, mate. That fucking hat is what's horrendous. Yeah, I thought there was a greener one too. I could have swore there was a greener one. Why are none of these snares going off? We found another 4-dial last night and it's been slapped on there. And Benji fixed that. So that's fixed. So we just need nails now. We really need nails. That's what I'm looking for today. If you gave me the option between finding a box of nails or like 2 boxes of nails or 1 4-dial right now, I would actually take the nails. But hey ho, why are none of these snares going off? I want to go out, but I have no food on me. I don't want to go fishing. I think there's greener too. There's nobody on the server right now. Why is Restream being a dick? Stop being a dick. Because the stream's working fine. Let's have a wee quick look for hello crashes. Hello crashes. There's sometimes one appears just on the top of these trees. Up at that little ruined village just south of Biathlon. You can just about see the smoke. Getting good. We need to finish this bit area too, but like, we just need nails. We need nails for everything. And I have a funny feeling we're going to get a hard wipe soon as well, so we can fix what we need to fix. I would actually welcome a hard wipe right now because we missed so much missing the first few days of the last wipe. So I would actually welcome a hard wipe right now. Quite frankly. Why are these snares not going off? Oh. Nah, I met a decent fella though. Who did you meet? Is anybody I would know? Yes, his name was Vici. Seems like a cool dude. Likes his bandages. So now I'm confident. Oh, is that something getting caught? Is that a fox? It sounds like a fox. Was that a fox? Nope, I'm hearing things. He's met you, he said. Tom. It's not Tom the journalist, is it? If so, I need to speak to him. Tom Parliament? If so, yes, I have met him. I have met Tom Parliament, and I need to speak to him. He left a note at Krona, actually, yesterday, but I missed him. With the old man's funeral and all that, I was kind of doing other bits and pieces yesterday. Tom Parliament, yeah, I met him at Pusta a couple of days ago. Artyom from the Legionnaires was also there. Bumped into him. Spoke to Misha from the Fireflies. And yeah, he was there. So I've met him briefly in the past, and I was warning him about the historically journalists have not fared too well in these lands. Oh, fucking hell, that gave me a fright. That gave me an actual fright. Right, you come here. I don't understand why sometimes it doesn't give you the... Sometimes it doesn't give you the trigger to reactivate. I don't really understand why. I do not know where he lives because he didn't tell me. So I have no idea where he lives. Did he leave it on the note? Maybe he left it on the note. I think I took a screenshot of that actually. Maybe I know where he lives. Give me a second. Do I know where he lives? Nomad's Journal. Tom here with Nomad's Journal. I stopped by hoping to hear your story and get a tour of the castle. I will swing by again on my way round. I will have my pen and paper ready to put your stories down for the rest of the time. Thank you, Tom P. No, he didn't say in his note where he lives, so I don't know where he lives. Not a Scooby. I'm not going to hang about here too long, by the way. I just wanted to get a little bit of food before I head out. Because I'm done. Of course, I'll waste this time doing this, and guaranteed I'll find a sheep the moment I head out. Because that's how it works. He was trying to write, the last I heard, he was trying to write a story about Damned, and he wanted to know how to get to Gorka. And I'm like, I mean, I can tell you how to get to Gorka, but you sure you want to visit Gorka? And he was like, yep. And I'm like, you do you, bro. Artyom and me were both trying to tell him, like, running to Gorka's not necessarily what you want to be doing, young man. But other side of the train tracks. If so, I know the house you're on about. Like sort of west of Mosquito Industrial. Or closer. I don't know that in cards anyway, so I can't really action it. Base bitchin'. Oh. Food's coming in now. See, why did that one let me activate, but the other one didn't let me activate? That's fine. Yeah, I didn't see where it was. Oh. Base bitchin'. Get a wee bit more food. I don't know. I don't know where that is. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. I know roughly what you're talking about. He seems like a nice lad. If he wants to go and rustle up Dam, he might end himself in a bit of bother, but it sounds like a him problem. I did give him some information in that respect, actually. Let's do this while I remember. So we have a spear. If I get one more animal, I think, oh, that'll be me. I'm happy at that point. Let's get one more. Let's cook this one, get one more of some kind, and then we'll knock it on the head. And head out. I swear they nerfed snares to not work, but they appear to work again, which is huge. Because snares are OP. One more and then I'm going. One more animal. So yeah, Benji fixed that. You see he's put a second gate kit down. So that issue is fixed. But we need more nails, is the long and short of it. Because we've got another gate kit up there we need to fill in to stop that potential boost. Yeah, we're working on it. We're getting there. Just nails. But at this point, we're like, if there's another wipe, then we're kind of gubbed anyway. But that's okay. We're working it out, which is important. This one stops that one. The fence on that fence needs moved, but we know that already. We know that one already. Yeah. Right, come on, chicken or fox or whatever. Oh, there we go. That'll do me. Let's do this. Let's do. I'll come back for them in a second. That'll do me. That's enough food for a wee run. Only a 2-titter. There we go. Let's go and grab these snares while those are cooking. good. We have the heat buff. We have some food. I'll do this. Let's go. How many people are on the server? A curiosity. It was 4 when I logged in. 7. 7 people on the server. Good chance we get shot. If that's how these things work, isn't it? I don't have a gas canister, weirdly. I somehow lost my gas canister before. I have no actual... Oh, yeah, okay. Take a couple of winning rounds. So I have no way of actually cooking food on the fly. I'd have to go into a building to cook if we did find an animal. Which I kind of hate. I kind of like always having the full cooking setup when I go out. This is exactly what I'm saying, Ash. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So I'm 7 people, like I'm one of them, so 6 people other than me, and I guarantee I'll end up bumping into someone. But yeah, I suspect... I watched Wobo's video yesterday about 1.29, and that was also mentioning about Bohemia telling people that this wipe that's coming up, they might let people log out with like stuff in their hands, you know. Fill up a sea chest. Oh, somebody's phoning me. Bear with me a second. Bear with me a second, people.
Yeah, no, everything's absolutely grand. Don't worry about it. I'll catch up with you after, okay? Okay. Okay, right. Ta-da, ta-da.
Sorry about that. That was my sister on the phone. I presume she was following up from the funeral yesterday. We're going for a big family. We're going for a big family dinner tonight. What the fuck was that noise then? We're going for a big family dinner tonight with my mum. It's one of Dad's kind of things he wanted to happen after the funeral. People want these things. I won't chuck it over the wall for just now. Oh, could you? Oh, well, there you go. Hey, Dante. You couldn't hear me, but you could hear my sister. Well, oh, wait. Somebody dropped the United Nations card. Yeah, my little sister was... I don't know what she was phoning for. I basically just told her to go away. In a polite way. I'm seeing her tonight anyway, so... I asked her, look, is it something urgent? Because if not, fuck off. Clearly it wasn't anything urgent. Right, let's go. Let's see how generous the loot gods are feeling today. One of my boys did find a 4-dial last night, so... Das is good. Morselm. People love those, I know. Like, there's a niche of people that love those. Wait, what's this? Oh. There's a niche of people that love those. We get so many of them at Krona that I kind of ignore them. I'll need to remember that in future, though, Dante, that if I am receiving a call... It kind of pisses me off that she keeps on phoning me on, like, Messenger or, like, just fucking phone me. Using actual phone numbers. But I guess people don't do that anymore, do they? We're getting fibre to the premises installed in 2 weeks' time. That was the quickest we could get the install date. So we're going to go from 65, 70 meg that we have at the moment to 1000 meg, 1 gig. Which I am... Where is it? Where are you? Oh, there you are. There's one of these anyway. going on here? Oh my god. Why am I not hitting that? The hit detection... Oh, there's one on the roof, that's why. No, so there has to be somebody about. 7 people on the server. Somebody's been around here. On the roof. Wonder if Weir's out at this time in the morning. He's normally up and about quite early. One of my boys was interrogated by... I was checking to see if that was white paint. It wasn't. I was going to say robbed. Robbed's the wrong way of putting it, but sort of captured and knocked out and had their bag searched by Tina last night, which is interesting. And something I intend to follow up on. She was with Lincoln when it happened. So she will be getting a visit. Not very helping handsy, Tina. Knocking motherfuckers out and checking their back. Now, she let him go. She let him go, to be clear. She didn't kill him. Didn't take any of his stuff. But she checked his bag. So... Is it a seat? It's a seat, isn't it? I don't care. So that's one I will be RP following up on. Spoke to Mufasa a couple of days ago, before the clown courts. Might be connected. Server feels good story-wise at the moment. There's some really interesting stuff going on. Don't care about that. There's some really interesting things happening on the server at the moment. Some interesting stories. Yes, she has. But obviously we're all out of character here. But Blackthorn Gang are... Blackthorn Gang seem to be picking up some friends at the moment. Which is interesting. Out of character. Overlook and Clowns for 2. So, yeah. Alright, Wolf knows about the Overlook in character. So yeah, things are happening on the server right now. Things are happening on the server. Yeah, you need to get back on, man. The server is popping off story-wise at the moment, I think. You guys have been busy kidnapping Tina. Letting her go, which kind of doesn't make sense, but I also know why they didn't do it, based on the out-of-character discussion that was had on Steve's stream at the time. Kind of a strange one. Always weird to me when like you sometimes pop a Z and it's got like a stone knife or guts or whatever. Have they what FL kidnapped FL caught Tina a couple of days ago. It's on Steve's stream, and I think we're pretty close to permaing her, and decided out of character against it in the end. Why is that there? That's fucking strange. A camel weapon wrap. This has been looted, man. There's 3 people on the fucking server, and this has been done. Bizarre. Let's drink up and let's not here actually. Let's just open this up and do it here. Yeah, this has been looted. This has been looted recently, I think. I don't know anything that's going on. Last thing I saw was someone talking to clowns and said he's heard FL aren't that big anymore. He heard it from me. You didn't hear it from me. Because I've certainly not said anything like that. Have I spoken to clowns about FL? Yes, probably. Oh, I'm sorry you weren't well, mate. I hope you're feeling better. I know Robert has had the web's name in his mouth, but I have spoken to Robert, to be fair to him. This is all dropped loot. Wasn't a clown. I know what you're trying to say. Wasn't a clown, mate. Ah. I have definitely not said that about FL. That's not to say I haven't said nasty things about FL in character, just to be crystal clear. I'm not denying that. But not that big anymore. I don't think I said that. Maybe I did. I don't think so though. This has definitely been done. I'm gonna keep on looking anyway, because me as well. And then the question is, from here, do I go down towards Moschino or do I head Nicolia? Don't know that name. Nicolia? Does ring a bell though. I no doubt you'll be fucking around tonight now or something. I know that Robert name-checked me to Steve a couple of days. No, didn't name-check me. He name-checked the web a couple of days ago. I know that. We've not really dealt with you this wipe, other than when you raided us right at the start of the wipe. There was all that shit with that guy Will a couple of weeks ago, but I'm basically RP excluding that because he was a dirty hack and cheater and he's been kicked from the server. So. And you guys didn't know he was web when you did interact with him. Big Ian hugs. Oh, I definitely would have probably. Yeah, very briefly at the start. Yeah, like when we were just trying to get on our feet and got nothing because we had nothing because we were dirt poor. Like I think we had 3 dials in the base. 2-3 dials, couple doors, that was it. The web's main beef at the moment is actually, ironically, not FL. At the moment. I need to pee. FL getting nothing from Corona is a common occurrence. Yeah, but the problem is when you're raided, what they actually get, no matter what, is the 4 dials, isn't it? That's the bad bit. I'm gonna go up to try Cresta, I think. Or am I? Or am I going to go to Moschino? No, I'll go try Cresta and then maybe go south towards Moschino, I think that's what I'm going to do. Try Cresta. Find a treat, dash for a P. Play nice, boys. I was just getting ahead of you and Umbra. I was just getting ahead of it. I need to pee. I need to pee. I need to find a fucking sewing kit, man. Also, how did my boots get damaged? All the white stuff. Somebody would, like, I don't know. Fucking hell, man. Yeah. Right, so this hasn't been done. It's just a load of shit. People don't leave random little piles of ammo like that. Ooh. Now, that is winner winner chicken dinner. For young wolf. That is a nice find. That is a nice find. For a guy who runs Sval. I mean, I'd rather it was AP, but we'll take it. Thought for a split second there that was epoxy. So nobody's been here. There is a Z on me somewhere. I'll tell you what was weird, given we didn't see a single Z going through the tents there. Dead or otherwise. But clearly nobody's been here. Because if they had been, that ammo would have been hoovered up. So I don't really know what's going on there. The glow stick. Combat pants. Another FX mag. Oh, did not mean to do that. I found a Ford aisle in that garage once, I think last wipe. Really need to pee. Do you know what? I think I'm not going to go Mishkino. Ooh. Suits you, sir. That's something. A boxing 9x39 and an epoxy actually is pretty good for a Tri-Cresta. I will take that. I mean, I know epoxy's worth way less than it used to be, but nevertheless. Nevertheless, we'll take that. Venom. Listen, we've already won the World Cup. We're there. With, like, the greatest Scotland game of all time. Like, Probably literally. Oh my giddy aunt. It is a Christmas miracle. Like Wednesday night was sorry, Tuesday night, sorry, was off the fucking charts. Off the charts. The last time I saw Scotland play in a World Cup, I was still at high school. Oh, listen. Oh, we're England. Listen, here's a fact for you. Here's a fact for you if we're going down that fucking path. You're getting a nibble, and I'll bite, okay? Here we go. Since 1967, Scotland have won as many international tournaments as England. Fuck all. Scotland will go to the group stages and we'll get pumped and we'll have a fucking riot. You guys will be 1966 all over again. You're going to win it. And like every other time, you'll shit the bed and bottle it. Because that's what you do. Like, we're shit. We know we're shit. But at least you should have won something by now. That's the thing. Yous are good enough. Yous are bottle merchants. Bottle merchants. Because yous are good. We're shite. That's worse, if anything. That's worse. To be good enough to win and not win is worse than just being shite and going for the laugh and having a great time. Oh, what the fuck was that? Welding mask. I can tell you something right now. The Tartan Army are going to have a fucking riot in the World Cup. Steve knows what's up. Steve knows what is up. Honestly, it was so weird, that juxtaposition, because obviously it was my dad's funeral yesterday, and then I was so over the moon on Tuesday. Like, that was a gear change. Let's just say that was a gear change to go from the elation of Tuesday night to delivering my dad's fucking eulogy yesterday and putting him in the ground. Was a juxtaposition, shall we say. I mean, 200,000 Scots went to the Euros last year. 200,000. We have a population of 5 million, and 200,000 went to the Euros. I think more will go to America, even though it's further away. I think the Tartan Army are going to I can't go. I've got a family in that. I can't do it, but I'm so jealous of everybody that gets to go to USA, Canada, or Mexico next year from the Tartan Army. I mean, the Scottish fans, I'm pretty sure there was like a FIFA vote and the Scottish fans were voted the best fans of the last Euros. I'd have to, citation needed, but I'm pretty sure that was a thing. Ah, mate, I'm like beyond jealous if you get to go. Beyond jealous. It's going to be one of them. You'll get boys that manage to find flights that don't have accommodation that'll sleep on pub floors, and you know, like it's going to be one of those moments. Like I say, I was 17 the last time we played in the World Cup. I was still at high school. Actually, do you know what? I think any game at that World Cup will be, for Scotland, will be difficult to beat that game from Tuesday night at Hampden. I wasn't there, obviously, but like, Hampden was fucking off the roof, man. Insane. I'm very, very jealous of anybody that was there and gets to tell their kids, their grandkids, that they were there for that night on Tuesday night. like 3 of the best goals you will ever see in any situation ever. Like 3 absolute worldies. The thing is as well, right? Like, Scotland are shite. We all know Scotland are shite, right? Every time Scotland gets themselves into these sorts of positions, they bottle it. That is what Scotland does. If Scotland can find a way for glorious failure, they'll do it, right? That's like, we're Scotsmen, we get it. That's how it works. And for that not to happen once, and not to happen in the way it did, like, it's 2-2 90 minutes in, like, we've bottled it. We were 2-1 up against 10 men, it's 2-2, we've bottled it, and then those 2 goals in the last 8 minutes, it's like, yeah, just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And the irony is, we've played much better in other qualifying groups and not got through. We've actually been really shit this qualifying group. That 3-1 win against Greece, we were fucking abhorrent. For 60 minutes we were absolute dog shit. Against Belarus, the 2-1 win, dog shit. Like, we've been very, very bad this campaign. And yet somehow we're through. I can't. It doesn't make sense. It's like all that bad luck from the last 25, 30 years has been... that deer, like, very nearby here in the village. I know there's a sheep spawn here. I didn't think there was a deer spawn. Let's just drink this water and fill this up quickly. I won't get to go, but at least I know that I'll be able to live vicariously through the Tartan army that does get to go. You know, social media and all that sort of good stuff. And I hope that all the other home nations get to go too. I genuinely mean that. I hope Wales and Northern Ireland make it. I thought that is a bear, isn't it? Yeah. What's a bear doing here? It was fucking close enough. Like, really fucking close. Not loot cycling, just on the off chance there's a crackhead passing through and fancies picking that up and somehow has some ammo. That is fucking close. Over here? Hell, yeah, that's a bear. I almost feel like for that bear to be here, it's been pulled over. Do you know what I mean? Like it's been dragged over by another player. I'd pee so bad. I'm going to go lock myself in one of these sheds for a second and pee. And then come back, grab a fresh cup of coffee. Is that it there? That's it there, isn't it? Yep. Right, let's not fuck about here. I was going to loot this over here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get the fuck away from this bear. I ain't fucking with no bear. Not with this foul. In no AP rounds. I am going to run away bravely. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on in the game at the moment. I now have reason to go and visit Tina, and I've visited Mufasa already in character, obviously. Done some RP with him. And now I have reason to go and speak to Tina. After she knocked one of my boys out last night. So I will be doing that this evening potentially. Lots of interesting things though. There's lots of interesting things happening on the server at the moment. BTG befriending a couple of different groups. The Clown Courts a couple of nights ago. FL kidnapping Tina. Overlook getting their fingers into different pies. Shit is happening. Quick look for Zeds. Nope. How's Web doing at the moment? A lot better than we were at end of last wipe, start of this wipe, mate. A lot better. We were almost dead. Is that a chopper or gas? We were in bad shape towards the end of the last wipe and start of this wipe. Lost our map claim deservedly. Nobody was really on. But we have a good small core of guys who are playing, which is nice. So yeah, things are picking up a lot. We're still shy on numbers a little bit. Definitely. But we've got like 5-6 guys who are playing daily, you know. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. You posted Gobby Yorkshire one now. He's not a member of the web at the moment, but he's still around. He's still around. I think he'll come back. I think we'll get him back eventually. I think he needs to just do his own thing for a bit. And he'll be back. But Roy is now with Northern Oasis. Which is slightly strange to me. But I'm pleased that he's happy and playing the server in a way he is engaging with the server in a way he's comfortable with. What do we go here? Military camp. But the Gobby Yorkshire one has still been assisting us here and there. He is back. He's back and playing with Finn and those guys. It's weird the number of groups that have disappeared off, like literally disappeared from the server recently. If you look at like Eclipse, 506, FCM. the good thing is there are other groups kind of cropping up and taking their place. Honest Coin's doing really well. The Commence Clads are doing really well. I know that DayZ, and I know that there's only 3 of them at the Teddy Bear Company, but they're doing some incredible RP across the server with the Teddy Bear Company. So there are things happening, which I like. Yeah, we kind of maybe used up a little bit of our luck there in Tricresta. We've got to Lopatino next. Is that notes there? There is notes there. What have we got? Fee. If you're requiring counselling services, will be near. Interesting. What's this one? It's an old note. Obviously, loads of rumours at the moment about a wipe. I don't think Lou is about. Yeah, Lou's got. Oh yeah, Lou's gone. But then Lou was down to a one-man band anyway. And Lou was I was kind of in my head grouping Lou with FCM because he was essentially just FCM over the last couple of months. You know what I mean? He was still technically Men of the North, but he was FCM in all but name. But yes, I think Lou missing from the server makes me kind of sad, to be perfectly honest. It makes me very sad, quite frankly. I like Lou. He's been a mainstay on this. I probably, like, part of the reason I'm still playing Doug now is because of Lou. A large part. Did he have 3 members? Beardy has been backing about. I know that. I'm gonna log in this. Was that a shot there? I don't think it was. I'm gonna log in this shed and then go AFK for like 2 minutes and have a pee. It's a bad shed to log in, I know, because there's slots in the back, but I'm gonna be a brave boy. I have heard rumours that FCM might come back. Sam and Dave might come back and go and do the FL nomadic thing. Yeah, Beardy's back, but again, I've not seen him around much. Beardy's the kind of guy that if he is around a lot, you kind of know about it because he's, yeah, that guy. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. I'm going to dash for a pee and grab a fresh cup of coffee, and I'll be right back. I am back. I have a big old. Can you guys see that? A big old Sports Direct mug of coffee. Yeah, I thought Beardy was gone for 4 years too. I don't really know what's going on there. A weird spam text message there. Right, okay. Let's get that off. Let's go back here. Are we dead? We're not dead. We made it. Yeah, Beardy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. He does. He's been back, but I get the vibe that he's not. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I get the vibe he's not back. Beardy, when he is active on the server, tends to get around a lot. And I've not heard his name come up too often. But he was definitely at the event we had at Krona a couple of weeks ago. And he also was at the Helping Hands one a couple of nights before that. The open mic night that not the Helping Hands, I'm speaking shite. The Honest Coin, sorry. He was definitely at that. Because I was at that. And Beardy was there. I've not heard. I didn't see him at the. I wasn't at the Clown Court event, but I watched a couple of streams. I didn't see him at that event, but that doesn't mean he wasn't there, because there was a lot of people sat around the side, remaining quiet and just watching the festivities as it were. Hello. Dan, thank you very much for the follow. What is going on here? This is... somebody has built here. I did not know about this. That's a 4-dial. Interesting. Well, this is a thing, isn't it? This is a thing. I did not know this was here. Multiple 4-dials. At least 3. Wowzers Mick Trousers. 1, 2, 3 4-dials minimum. This is a fairly substantial base, and I have no idea who lives here. I didn't know there was a base here. Well. Interesting. Dan, thank you for the follow. If you play Doug, please tell me if I know you in character. If you don't play Doug, do you perhaps play DayZ? What brought you here? If you're spam, I can just go ahead and block you. Yeah, I thought Beardy was away on like theological college or something, like priest training or something. But what do I know? Deary, deary me. But yeah, the server seems healthy right now. I'll tell you what was strange. Numbers were down last night on the server. It was very busy over the weekend. But the server was quiet last night. When I logged off around midnight-ish, quarter to midnight, midnight-ish, there was 56 people on the server. When I logged on, there was 42, and that would have been 10 o'clock-ish. I was on for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. The server was only half full when I logged on, which I did think was interesting. What is that? Don't care. I'm not even going to take the round. I'm not even going to take the one round. Which is bad, I know, but... Let's go check Big Red. Lou being gone is sad. FCM being forced out by effectively by hackers is sad, but very understandable, because my boys were... I want to go and look at that house over there, but I'm not going to. Yeah, we just got hit by hackers, and it's not nice. It's not a nice feeling. Like, at least when you're raided by another party and they leave a note and you've got some kind of like, the one compensation you have in that situation is there's potentially RP to follow up on. But when it's just hackers and they're getting banned, and it's just like, it's very frustrating. Very frustrating. Which is the point. I get it. That's why they do it. But yeah, annoying. I don't know why I checked this upper walkway in this one. I know that the one in Topo can have plastics. This one can't, as far as I'm aware. I just kind of like to check it anyway. Fuck off. Hee-haw. I don't know why my stamina's so low as well. I'm not carrying that much. I suppose the VS plus the wolf headdress won't be doing me any favours. So that is dropped loot. What is the in-game benefit of cutting the fingers off wool gloves? Like, is there any? Is it purely an aesthetic thing? Oh. I presume it's purely aesthetic. White. White. I know somebody who wants this. Let's do a full can of white we'll take for that individual as a gift. Epoxy in a box of 9x39s as good as this run has given us so far. ain't great. I've been really enjoying Arc Raiders. Are you playing Arc Raiders, Ash? Arc Raiders is dead good. I've been right enjoying it. I'm terrible at it, but I'm really liking it. It's a good game. I like telling everybody this story whenever I come up to somebody. I found a plate carrier lying right on top of this bonnet once 2 wipes ago. It's lying on the bonnet. Why is my restream still? Oh wait, you guys are speaking in here. Oh, I've just seen your messages now, Dan. Sorry, because they were covered up because my thing's been a dick. Let me do something to fix that a wee bit. Let's do that and that. Dan, sorry I missed your message. Hopefully, if you're still watching, then yeah, the 3 Scotland goals. I mean, God bless Shankland. You know what I mean? His goal was vital, but it was essentially a toe poke, a wee tapping. But the other 3 are all absolute worldies. And I think you could make a reasonable claim that any of the 3 of them are better than the other 2, if that makes any sense. Even Kenny McLean's. I think you could actually argue that Kenny McLean's is the best goal right at the end, which, like, I don't know, man. It feels almost ridiculous saying that, but it's kind of ridiculous that those 3 goals all happened in one game. There's a rumour doing the rounds that, and when I say a rumour, this was reported on the BBC website, that Harvey Barnes is ready to make the jump from England to Scotland. He only has 1 England cap, and it was in a friendly, which means you're only locked in to a country once you've played in a competitive fixture, which Harvey Barnes has not. He's played in one friendly, has 1 England cap in a friendly, so could make the jump if he wanted to. So the rumour is that he is, well, he's certainly open to discussion, shall we say. Given Gannon Doak is injured at the moment, and given our paucity of wide players, I would take him. He's a very good football player. I would definitely take Harvey Barnes if he wanted to. I mean, let's not be about the bush. Our best player right now is English. In McTominay. Like, McTominay would be starting for England right now. 100%. Like, Serie A MVP, won Serie A last year, just been nominated for the Ballon d'Or. Like, he would be playing for England. Like, that's not an opinion, that's fact. There's not many Scotland players who would be playing for England right now, but you absolute dick face. But McTominay definitely would. Oh, you dick. You damaged my clothes and everything. there are talks of Steve Clark getting a knighthood, and I think he deserves it. I genuinely think he deserves it. He's went through 2 World Cup qualifying campaigns, 2 Euro campaigns, and qualified for 3 of them. In a nation that hadn't qualified for any sort of tournament in 25 years. 23 years by the time we went to the Euros before last. I'm getting lag here. You guys see that lag? So is my chat just not working? Or are people not speaking? A little bit A, a little bit B. I think it's working. I can scarcely believe that Man United let McTominay go for what they did. 20 million or something like that. Like, what is he worth on the market right this very second? He's worth 100 million if he's worth a penny. He's not that old. I think he's 27. 28, maybe. One of the best midfielders in the world. Fuck off, man. Where'd you come from? Oh, fuck off, man. Aye, aye. Fucking dick. What, for McTominay? All day long. What, currently nominated for the Ballon d'Or, currently the highest rated player, or the MVP winner of Serie A for last season, like the league's best player, officially, Ballon d'Or nominated, just scored one of the greatest football goals you will ever see. Easy 100 mil. Easy. Maybe significantly more, actually. Maybe I'm shortchanging him there. Maybe I'm shortchanging him. He's had 2 good seasons. These last 2 seasons have been... He's been at Napoli, what, 18 months now? Well, a season and a half, if you want to be pedantic. Easy 100 million. Look, in the current football market, a world-class midfielder like that, easy 100 million. I don't care. I'm no horse in the race. He's not like he's playing. I don't support Napoli, so I don't care. The word in this, well, I guess we'll see. There's transfer rumours that he's moving to a big English Premier League club. I guess we'll see. They certainly disagree with you if that happens. The scouting teams, if he makes that move, are certainly disagreeing. I've got no stamina. What's that there? I'll take a spirit sickle. Don't need it, but I'll take it. He's the only Scotland player that 100% starts for England right now. Let's put it like that. The only one. There's a couple others I think would maybe potentially be in your squad. But he's the only one that starts. Ooh. Yeah, I only need one hit for my boots. Let's do that now. I mean, I'm certainly not going to give him grief for being shit at Man United, because Man United is the place where great players go to die. The number of players who've left Man United in the past few years, the number of players who've left Man United in the last few years and then went elsewhere and done superbly. Not just players and managers. Like something like Old Trafford is a place where football careers go to die. I don't know what's going on there. I'm not a Man City fan. I don't care about English football, so I have no horse in the race there. Like, I'm not saying that to even get a bite. Like it just is what it is. The amount of top class managers and players who went to Old Trafford recently, died on their arse, went elsewhere and thrived is insane. I do want to know whose base that is here in Lopa, like. You think he gets in England above? They play in different positions, maybe. So no, I don't think he gets in above Palmer or Bellingham. I mean, Scotland have literally played him as a centre back. I know he's not a centre back. He's like that kind of old school number 8, right? Like holding mid. Love a mega alliance that makes no sense. Yeah. I don't know exactly what you're referring to, Steve, but I'm going to guess it's Blackthorn Gang and Clowns. I'm guessing. With also Overlook kind of sniffing about that now. I've literally been having the no sense conversation with people out of character. I don't really understand it. Like, Blackthorn Gang killed Worm, so Blackthorn Gang, like Dark DC are like, oh, if you can help us get him back, then we're all chill. Like, that makes no sense to me. I think he's been playing 10 at Napoli, Wayne, because they're trying to fit De Bruyne in as well. It's like the way to get them both playing at once. Which obviously wouldn't be... Like, that's not his natural... His natural position is not number 10. But he can play 10. He can play centre-back. He's played centre-back for Scotland. So he's certainly capable of playing 10. Like, he's played striker for Scotland at one point, mate. Like, he didn't come on off the bench as a striker, but we made other substitutions and he was put up front. He has played literally every position on the pitch through the middle other than keeper. He's played centre-back all the way to striker for Scotland at various junctures. But his natural position, I think if you he's been interviewed about it, his natural position is just the old school playmaker, central mid. Oh, where'd you come from? Hey, that's true. Yes, that's fair. Yes, that's fair. So yeah, so Man United were playing him in the wrong position. Yeah, he's an 8, exactly. He's an 8. His natural position is an 8. He's playing for Napoli as a 10 right now to fit De Bruyne into. And yes, he's been nominated. You're correct. He's been nominated whilst playing predominantly as a 10. But he could play 8, no problem for England. He played 8 for Scotland there. Well, then it's moot. Then you can play him. You can play him at 10, then, can't you? Play him opposite Palmer. I mean, you generally have 5 midfield positions, right? Fit him in wherever you want. That's what's great about him. We're very, very, very lucky to have him. Very lucky to have him. Sauce ate a great holder. I don't understand what you're trying to say there. He's played holding mid for Scotland as well. He's played that role of playing almost like he's played the role where he's played as a 6 effectively for Scotland many times before. I think when he first came into the Scotland side, he was predominantly a 6. Like he was almost dropping back as like the third centre back at points. And he has actually. I'm pretty sure actually he's. Well, I know for a fact he started for Scotland as centre back before, when we had a couple of injuries. He has started at centre back. He's just a great player. He's just absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm not going to judge him based on his performances for Man United, given the amount of other players who have been fucking incredible, went to Man United for silly transfer fees, done shit, went elsewhere, been amazing again. Because that list at that moment is fucking long. Real fucking long. Too far. I've came a little too far east of it now. I was actually trying to get to Vavi, and I think I'm a wee bit too far east. I am a bit too far east. It's over here. I came up and over the hill a wee bit. We've got other players I think would get into the England squad that wouldn't start. I think John McGinn makes the England squad. You know, captain of Aston Villa. I mean, Tuchel's already said he can't play. What was it? He said he can't play Bellingham, Saka, and Foden in the same team. He literally came out and said that recently. I can find you the link to that. Those 3 can't play in the same team as far as Tuchel's concerned. There was an article about it maybe 2 or 3 days ago. You've probably seen it. So that argument's moot. Because those 3 can't play together according to Tuchel. Where's my bandage? So somebody who is worse than one of those players One of those. So who's your current holding mid? England's, I mean. Yeah, no, okay. Rice's class. Who's played alongside him in central mid? Who's your second? Rice's class. I really, really like Declan Rice. I think if Arsenal are going to win the league this season, it's going to be he's going to have a huge part to. Bellingham in centre mid. Yeah, I mean it's hard to argue McTominay over either of them. I think that's a fair point. If you're playing Bellingham in centre mid, then I guess I don't know. An embarrassment of riches for England. The rumour I saw this morning was McTominay to Real. There's loads of transfer rumours around McTominay though. Yeah. Meh. You always have to take these gossip things with a large pinch of salt, of course. I think he'll leave Napoli. I think he's better than Napoli. Lopatino is giving us shite for the now. Oh. I will actually take that because we've none in base at the moment. Wouldn't mind knowing whose that base is in lower lop. Whoever it is has been a busy, busy boy with at least 3-4 dials. Spazzing my way around the keyboard there. Anyway, very, 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 very excited about next year's World Cup. It's going to be a very, very strange feeling knowing that Scotland don't have to do like a playoffs or whatever. Like, we're in. That's it. We're in. Arse felt there unnecessarily. I see Pochettino was getting very, very antsy after his post. The USA beat Paraguay last night, 5-1 or something. Like, pumped them, absolutely pumped them, which is a good result. And he was getting very fucking shirty with the journalists after the game. I like Pochettino. I think he's a good manager. It feels like he has significantly stepped down the rungs, though, to go from the kinds of jobs he was getting to managing the USA. Computer lagged out there for a second, just as that Z turned up. Bizarre. Welcome to the world of the strange and the bizarre. I've checked that one already. Check that one already. 2 seconds. I do want to know. Yeah. Who has built in Lopa? And why I don't. I mean, I tend not to loot much around here, to be honest. I used to loot here all the time when I was with Men of the North. Not so much recently. surprised that vest hasn't been damaged yet. Running a stabby like a poor. I actually need those. Or that. One pill. I've none on me at the moment. Sitting here at the well, chilling out. Excuse me. Just not really finding anything, guys. Lopatino and Bavi have both been a bit of a washout in terms of look. Why would that be locked? I know I can just go round, but this is actually quicker. Just for when the stab base gets fucked up. It's not happening, is it? It's not happening, boys. Ugh. Right. I guess we head. I'm not going to do Sinistock because gotta feel like the traders would have done that already. This door being shut and this one being open is kind of strange, right? Like, that's weird. Why would one be open and not the other? Check this outhouse and check that, and then head towards Topple, I guess. But yeah, I'm sad that Lou's not on the server anymore. I hope he comes back. I hope he does whatever it is he's doing on in another game or whatever. And he comes back. I really do. The server's better for having Lou in it, in my opinion. Time is it? 12:30. Couple hours yet. Well, hour 45ish. Need to go about 2:15. Ooh, excuse me. I'm still annoyed at why my restream's not working. Gonna have to have a play with that. My daughters both they both do majorettes, what you might know as baton twirling or something similar, and it's the Scottish Championships in Inverness this weekend. So tonight I've got big dinner with my family for my dad passing with my mum, big family dinner, and then tomorrow we drive down to Inverness for this. We're staying, we've got a hotel booked for the weekend, which actually will be a pain in the arse. I can't really be arsed, but I won't tell the girls that, obviously. very long days, or you've got to sit around a lot while you're waiting for your kids to compete in a cold, massive cold gym hall. Nay the best. I say it every time I come here, but man, I loved living here, man. It was a sweet, sweet place to live. Maybe a little over-engineered in terms of base building, but a very, very cool place to live. Why are you... That's epoxy, right? I mean, that's definitely epoxy. Try and get it out. Could try the old single bullet technique as well if this doesn't work. That is epoxy, right? I'm pretty confident it is. Why are you not landing on that? That should be glitching up by now, surely. I'm not going to spend forever here looking for fucking epoxy, quite frankly. Ah, fuck it, I don't care. I don't care enough to spend 10 minutes trying to get a stick of epoxy. You can all meta it and go and get it. One of you can go and meta it and get it out. If I had two players, I think if he did the old ADS back roll, I think that would have been easier. That would have got it, but alas, I am by myself. I can't remember if that old house has a spawn point for loot or not. I can never remember. What the truck does. The truck does next to it, doesn't it, on the ground, I think. That box of 9x39 might be the highlight of the run, the way things are looking. And the epoxy, we've got an epoxy. General Benji's old house, this green moustache up ahead. Ah, fuck off. Let's get into the shed to do this. What am I doing this out in the open for? For no reason. 'Cause I'm bad at this game. Strange day today. The weather was absolutely fucking freezing when I walked Lily to school this morning. We've had a bit of snow, nothing like super serious, but a bit of snow. Very, very cold though. But the sun, as you can probably see, the halo around my head is actually shining bright as we speak, and actually quite warm coming through the window. I mean, it'll be fucking freezing out there, no doubt, but the sun is shining. I've got a long drive tomorrow. I say a long drive. It's about 2 to 2.25 hours down to Inverness from where I live. 2.25 hours, give or take. Super traffic and weather dependent. I think we're planning on pulling the way that the high school works here, the secondary school. They work a half day every Friday. They work slightly longer Monday to Thursday and get a half day every. I actually need that. For snares. I need that. What am I getting rid of? I don't need the. I was keeping the paint for somebody else. I don't need the paint. The paint was a gift for somebody else, but I don't need the paint. So Sorry, that person. If they watch this video back, they'll know who it is. But I also think that that person will be able to get plenty himself, so I'm not too concerned. Honest to fuck, man. I'm gonna have to cut up some fucking clothes for rags. I don't think I've got another bandage on me, do I? Nope. Annoying. Let's go up here and check for like a random jacket or something. There we go, that'll do. Perfect. Of course, now I have to make room for this. Trey's annoying. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Put that in there. Put that in there. And disinfect the rags. And we'll take these for now because we actually do have the space for it because we do have a bandage. My inventory is a shit show. That's okay though. It's just not happening, boys and girls. It's just not happening. We're finding, nothing. Server restart coming up. I'll leave the stream up. I'm probably going to go and grab a sandwich or a bag of crisps or something on restart. I need to get rid of this cookery actually, it's taking up slots of them. Okay. 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 That is a thing. That is most certainly a thing. Just found a plastic. Literally 2 seconds ago, Benji. That's the 3rd time I've found plastic on the roof of this building, in the walkway of this big red. lost all my range now for bloody DayZ. Oh, we've got somewhere to use them. There's a base in Lopatino with at least 3 4-dials, because I just found it. I'm happy to say it because it was in this stream. So there's a base in Lopatino. I don't know who it belongs to, but it has at least 3 4-dials on it. However, I'd probably just raid hammer through them, to be honest. What we don't have is protective case, but we could probably get one. I'm gonna go as far as... I'm not gonna hang about here when I've got plastic on me. I'm not gonna go too much further either. I'm gonna check this sort of cluster of buildings. Can you see any tents? What do you mean, can I see any tents? Wait, how do you mean? I don't understand your question. Are you talking about on like FCM's building? I'm like, look, they're gone, aren't they? FCM are gone just now, mate. Like, they're not playing. Tents inside whose base? I mean, you can clearly see I'm in Topolniki. Like, whose base are you talking about? Like, not FCM. FCM are gone, so whose base are you talking about? FCM aren't playing the server right now, so I don't know whose base you're referring to. Holy toots McGee. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, I see. I'm being dumb. No. But it's one of the 2-story ones in Lopatino, so there could be some upstairs potentially. I don't know. You gonna give me that? I'm being a dum-dum. I see what you're trying to say now. I seen it there a second ago. Z! I miss you, man. When are you coming back, Z? Wait, what? Let me see this fucking epoxy. Why is it not letting me get this epoxy? This is the second epoxy I've had in like the last 10 minutes that I've not been able to get to. I'm pretty sure it came up. Have I got anything in my hands? No. Let me get it. Why is it not letting me get this epoxy? Like, I need this epoxy. Oh! There we go. Right, so we've got 2 epoxy, a plastic, and a box of 9x39 from this run so far. So this run's starting to go from being quite a shit run into quite a good run. You need to come back, Z. We need you back, mate. Come back. Did I check? I did check all these ones, didn't I? I'm pretty confident I did. I did, definitely. Alright, we're going to check these last wee ones, and then we're going to head... We're going to start... Well, it's going to be restart, but... The plan then is to get back towards Krona. Because this is starting to look like a decent run. Is that dogs? Oh, look, just fuck off, mate. I don't have the energy to deal with you. Oh my god. Come on then, big man. Yeah. Tom's wee mate. How many members do we have? We have like 6 at the moment. Like 5 super active in Patrick. Right now, is he? We have 5 very, very active, including two in the US. Stu and Tom. 2 US time zone guys who are on every night. Every night. Tom found us a 4-hour last night while we were all sleeping. I could hear a chicken nearby. What's this? What's this? What's this? Shitey ammo. I mean, I actually don't even have, as a matter of fact, I mean, my current one, I don't actually have room for that fucking chicken. So, it's pointless killing it. I'm going to do it anyway. Because I'm bad. I'm fundamentally a bad person. Right. Yes, the base in Lopatino, Benji, I didn't see any tents, but if they had any, I presume they'd be upstairs. If they do have any, given the kind of base it is, it would be smalls or mediums, I guess. Fucking hell, everybody's here. This is amazing. I'm going to be going to AFK in a little minute, guys, because I am going to... Let's restart, and I'm grabbing... Are you back on DayZ? What are you on about? Why on earth would you not, like, tell me these things? Why on earth are you not coming back home? To the boys? Umbra will tell you, Benji will tell you, we're very active at the moment. We're very active. The base is looking good. So, it wasn't at the start of Wipe, to be clear. But we're looking good now, right? I'm gonna log here. Heat pack. I actually kinda want that. I don't care about the quiver. Right, let's just log here. Oh well, option was taken from me, that's fine. Guys, I'm going to be AFK for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes. Dash for a pee, put my coffee in the microwave that I haven't drunk yet, make a sandwich, 5 minutes maybe. And I'll see you then. Well, that's cozy. That's nice to hear. I'm glad that you're back on the server, mate. And I hope... What? Is that my sister again? I bet it is. Right, I'm going to go anyway. I'm not going to go. I'm going to go and I'll be back shortly. I am back. I've made myself a salt and vinegar crisp sandwich on an IKEA plastic plate because I am 12 years old. Do Americans do that? Do Americans do crisp sandwiches or chip sandwiches because you call things wrong? Sublime. Right, let's get back in. We're just about finished looting. I'm going to go and check Navaya train station, I think. Because I'm a greedy boy. Is Umbra playing? Umbra's still playing. He is helping us with the web. He's not technically part of the web at the moment, but he kind of is, kind of isn't. He's been helping us with bits and pieces. I think he'll come back soon. I'm hoping. Maybe that's wishful thinking, but he's hanging around Crona a lot. He's hanging out with us, doing bits and pieces with us. I think he'll be back. I think he'll be back, but who knows? He is definitely playing the server. He's also playing a lot of Lug. He's really into Lug at the moment. Interestingly, those flags are up. Those flags were down the last time I was over here, which admittedly was a few days ago. Maybe somebody's nipped in and raised them. Who knows? Too fat. Let's do this. But yes, Umbra's around and playing. He's kind of split his time between Lug and Doug at the moment. You go... Right, you fuck off. You go there. You go there. You go there, you go there. I can't handle my bag being... I can't handle anything on my person being damaged when I have the ability to fix it. Does that make sense? I have definitely died in the past from doing exactly what I just did there. I am aware of that. Bit of lag there. I dislike not having my cookery on me any longer. I quite like having a long melee weapon. Long, as it were, you know, like a kukri or a machete over just a knife. but we needed an extra couple of, we needed those extra 4 slots, so I can get a machete or a kukri without too much issue. So yeah, at the moment we're going back with, where'd that other epoxy go? Did I not have another epoxy? Yeah, 2 epoxy. Is Umber playing? Yes, he is, mate. He's playing. He is splitting his time between Lug and Doug, and he's not technically a member of the web at the moment, although he has been hanging around. Is that another fucking epoxy? My God, what is going on? He's been hanging around. He's been hanging around Krona a lot and helping us and doing bits and pieces. But he is technically not a member of the web at the moment, but he is, but he isn't, but he is, but he isn't, but he is, but he is. But yeah, he's been hanging around Krona a lot. He's been hanging around with us, and he still has access to everything. Let's put it like that, Z. Let's put it like that. Benji's still around. Umbra's still around. I'm still around. Patrick and Matthew. Were Patrick and Matthew here when you were here last? Matthew's like just been whitelisted like literally last night, so that's great for him. Patrick's a wee bit quieter recently. We've got our 2 American guys, Stu and Tom. So yeah, things are going well. Benji is now officially a leader and doing incredible things in that role. The building work he's done in Krona recently has been insane, with a little help from Umbra. So no, things are going well. I'm really, really pleased with how we are getting on collectively. Oh, fucking hell, I want this. But yeah, I'm actually going to take it because I need snares at base. So I'd rather have the wire than that. I can't believe I found 3 epoxy off 1 run and a plastic. I actually need this. I legitimately need this, and it's effectively free in terms of slots. So no, things are going really well, Z. You'd be very, very welcome back. It'd be lovely to have you if you decide that's what you want to do. Krona's looking good. We're currently in the middle of quite a big building project. We need more nails, like everybody does. Benji's kind of been leading that so far. Like I would say, we're still behind most of the other major groups in terms of building. I mean, we just are. We're behind, right? But the progress we've made, given how far behind we were, the progress we've made over the past month is just like ridiculous. Is Benji the main builder? Yeah, I would say so. Now I would say Benji's probably the main builder. It's not all his responsibility or anything like that. Umbra's been helping, I've been helping, but yeah, I would say Benji's probably the main builder now, yeah. He knows what he's doing, he's confident. We've had a few issues with the Krona build, as we always do, although we've went, like the past week or so, we've went great guns in trying to fix some of the issues that we have with the compound. And we just need nails at this point. I thought for a second that was another epoxy. It was not. Yeah, we're very much in the needing nails stage, but we're not that far out from being finished with Krona to like where we more or less want it to be. Oh yeah, we're like, the thing is, Z, like we kind of neglected a couple of the issues that we knew were there. We kind of ignored it for a long time. And we've kind of, between us, decided that we need to like not ignore it anymore. We actually need to deal with it and find a permanent solution so that even if we don't solve it for this wipe, like we know what we're doing for next wipe, you know. And I think we know what we're doing now. Are you still on the Discord, see? Because if not, I'll need to pull you back in. Right. We're heading for Krona. We've had a lot of practice building there. You're right. And even with all the practice we've had, it's still difficult, right? Krona's just a shit show to build in. It really is. I love Krona, don't get me wrong. Krona's the best. I love our base. But it's a nightmare to build in. They're checking here. Yeah, I didn't know. They're checking in this truck. Yes, I did. So no, things are going well, Z. Things are going really well. Benji is doing a phenomenal job building. We're kind of on the fringes of a few different kind of storylines. What's going on? Web Blue? If not, I can guess who it is. Because if it is who I think it is, we are also having issues with that group at the moment. I'm willing to bet quite a lot of money it was Refuge, who are a group of interest for the web generally at the moment. How are you back on the server and you haven't come to Krona? I'm very annoyed at you, Z. That you haven't even come visited. I don't know why I'm running with my compass out now. I know exactly where I'm going, where I am and where I'm going. Oh, did you? Maybe we missed it because of time zones then. I apologise. That was always the awkward thing for you, was the lack of Americans. Well, we have 2 Americans now playing every night. Tom and Stu. Why was that? Oh, my lockpick's ruined. Well, that's sad. it was a mate. Oh yeah, of course. No, I understand that, mate. I understand that you felt like you missed certain things because. What I'll say to you is, Corona's looking good at the moment. Yeah, I've got you, Z. That's fair. I totally understood why you left before. Respected why you left. Tom and Stu are both, Tom especially, super active on the night shift. For what for us is the night shift. Both older ex-military guys as well. Tom's army, is Stu army as well? Don't remember. Both older ex-military guys. In real life, that is. Right, let's head back to Krona. I mean, we got the fishing rod too. Plastic fishing rod, 3 epoxy, box of 9x39. That's not bad. That's not a bad run. For a couple hours out and about. Pretty darned good. America. Fuck yeah. Coming to save the motherfucking world, yeah. But yes, Umbra's still playing. He's still, I think you were with us when that happened. He's now left helping hands and he's with Northern Oasis. Remember the Northern Oasis guys that lived at Devil's Castle? Roy's still on the server and he's playing with those guys. Lou has left. Recently. Lou left recently. Which sucks. But yeah. So Roy's with Northern Oasis, Lou's left the server. A few groups have left the server, mate. Eclipse, 506, FCM, all left the server. Gone. Gone. 506 being gone is a big one. Yeah, somebody was saying on here a few minutes ago, or maybe probably more than that, probably like an hour ago or something, that he had recruited a couple of guys, but might have been Ash. Remember Ash? Karma. He was saying that he thinks Lou might have recruited a couple of guys, but yeah, Lou's gone. Yeah. I think Wayne was telling me, Umbra was telling me that he's maybe been playing that new June game, June Awakening or whatever it's called. I don't know it. I've seen it on my store page on Steam. I think he's been playing a lot of that, Lou has. The 506 are at Barnby's, yeah, that's right. But then Barnby's not at Barnby's now. Barnby's back on Doug. Big Barry Evans is back. CCCP have pretty much gone off the server. They're all on Barnby's, with one exception. Gaggle's still at Vibor. And still technically CCCP, but I believe literally he's by himself as I understand it. All the rest of them departed. Mate, Arc Raiders is the best. I'll play Arc Raiders with you. You can DM me your... oh, I'm almost short out of food. You can DM me your details for Arc Raiders. Because I've been playing. Umbra's been playing a lot of Arc Raiders. I've been playing a lot of Arc Raiders. It's incredible. I love it. I love Arc Raiders a lot. I wonder if there's a chance this has respawned loot since I was here over an hour ago, I would have thought. Might look on the way by, see as we're here anyway. Straight across a field. How many people are playing right now? 13. Arc Raiders is incredible. I think I'm up to like level 27 or 28 at the moment on Arc Raiders. I am really enjoying it. Hey, Crow. Yeah, I know it's you, bud. How's it going? How's it hanging? We are heading back to Corona. We have found 3 epoxy, a fishing rod, a plastic, and a box of 9x39. It's been a decent run. It's been a decent wee run. 3 epoxy in 1 run's pretty good. Plus plastic. And 9x39 is not to be sniffed at either. I have a funny feeling this will not have repopulated with loot since I was last here. Indeed, indeed. I am yellow food, however, but we're close to Corona. We're almost home. Oh. There she is there, look, looking resplendent in the evening air. This hasn't, that military cap was there before. None of this is fucking, none of this is respawn loot. I wasn't expecting it to. You look younger since your last stream. I don't feel younger. It was my dad's funeral yesterday, which kind of sucked, not gonna lie. From the elation of Tuesday night when Scotland qualified, I actually need that. From the elation of Tuesday night when Scotland qualified for the World Cup for the first time in 28 years to my dad's funeral yesterday. Emotional whiplash after how amazing Tuesday night was. Ah, no, that's okay. See? Like, me and him weren't super close, but still a tough day, you know. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Me and him weren't like super close or anything. Which doesn't mean I wanted him dead. But, yeah. Oh, come on then, love. No, I know. It's all good. I know what you meant, brother. I know what you meant. So we've got a big family dinner this evening. My mum and my sister and all their respective families, like my wife, my sister's husband, all the kids. We're going out for a big dinner tonight, which will be nice. Kind of like, I don't know, kind of like a post-funeral thing. Me and my dad were not like super close or anything, but yeah, it's still your dad, isn't it? What's for dinner? What did I order? We had to pre-order because there's 11 of us. So the hotel where we're having dinner is the same hotel where we had the wake yesterday. I don't know if you guys have a concept for the wake or what a wake is. I don't know. But the wake was in a hotel yesterday. We had to pre-book. I've pre-booked the duck breast. That's what I went for. I think my wife is having steak pie. I think. My oldest daughter's having the mac and cheese, and my youngest daughter is having sausages from the kids' menu. And I've got my eyes on passion fruit parfait for pudding. So a week. So after a funeral in the UK, it's traditional to go to a house or a hotel or a pub and have some refreshments. Normally there'll be like sandwiches, cakes on offer, biscuits, like light food, and you'll have a drink and, you know, like talk about the person that's passed. You know, it comes from, my understanding is it historically comes from before doctors were prevalent, and you would at the wake you would physically have the body lying in the room like bare, and the idea was to make sure that the person was dead. That's historically where it came from, to make sure that you weren't putting somebody in the ground who might still wake up. You know, where you know, we're talking about the century goes back a while, and that's what it was. It was to make sure the person was dead. If you read up on it, yeah, a week. Yeah, that's what I just said. It's a week. But like the dinner tonight's not the week. The week was the hotel we had the week in yesterday is the same place we're going for dinner tonight. Yeah, it's a week, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But I believe historically the concept of wakes comes from like them making sure the person was dead. So they weren't burying people who were alive. Like that's my understanding is that's where it comes from. I could be wrong about that. Obviously it's not that anymore. You know, that's from like when medical science was a lot more less evolved, and even then what medical science there was couldn't be afforded by the average man on the street, you know. I'm gonna look bog. I'm not gonna look Galkino, I've got too much on me. But bog's right here, so fuck it, might as well. Greedy. So yeah, that's historically where a week comes from, as I understand it. So yeah, my dad's week was yesterday. We went for a couple of pints after the funeral, and then tonight we've got a big family dinner, all the grandkids and stuff. This has repopulated with loot, because that sewing kit I would have absolutely hoovered up the last time I was here on the way out. I had to. My sister is younger than me, so it fell upon me to write the eulogy and deliver the eulogy for my dad yesterday, which was tough. A tough thing. I'm not gonna lie. That was there last time I was here. Can you post a picture of the duck? Oh, yeah, I can do that. From tonight, yeah. Fucking wolves, man. Fuck off. Ducks pretty much... Like, I often get asked the question, what's your favourite meat? I think duck might be my favourite meat. Like, if you can only pick one meat to live with forever, you probably pick beef because of the variety of ways to have it, right? You know, like mince, steak, burgers, you know, beef sausages. Like, there's so many ways to do beef. I'd probably pick, you know, you'd probably pick beef just for the sake of variety for that reason. But if I could only have one meat forever, probably beef for that reason. But I love duck, man. Love duck. I'd quite like these wolves to get here already. Because I dislike the idea that they're on somebody else right now. I love duck, man. See, duck from the Chinese restaurant with like that hoisin sauce, pancakes and that. Yeah, man. I mean, I love a fillet as much as the next man. I love a nice bit of steak. I love it. But, oops. Don't know, man. Absolutely, I am crazy for a wee. I am crazy for a wee bit of duck. Like, right, where are these fucking ducks? There we go. Alright, let's deal with these motherfuckers before we do anything. Right, stand still. Stand still. There we go. Alright. Aye, aye. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, mate. Yeah, I'm here. There we go. Aye, aye. Yep, yep, yep. There we go. Is that all of them? That's all of them, innit? I like ducks. I feel like Steve's done that joke before on his stream. I have another box, but I'm not going to open the box just to top up this mag. Right. If I had space, I would actually skin those dogs. I've been eating wolf more often recently. You just need to make sure that you're yeah, Umbra does it too. Umbra does it really well. Yeah, you just have to make sure you pop that multivit before you start eating wolf. But wolf meat's pretty good, man. Wolf meat's pretty good. And we get, as you know, Z, we get so many fucking wolves at Krona, so. Oh, come on then, big man. Yeah, this was a bit of a waste of time coming to Bog, but all I've done is used up ammo that I didn't need to use to kill some fucking. As a matter of fact, let's take that. I would never normally pick one of those up, but we did just pick up plastic, so let's not be bad at this game. Or let's try. I will show you, I'm not going to show you codes, I will show you the inside of Krona Compound in a second, Z, so you can get a wee view. But Benji has been a busy boy. The only slight concern is that we missed the start of wipe, so we haven't got a lot of storage, unfortunately. And there's a wipe supposedly coming very soon with 1.29, so that's unideal. But it also kind of works in our favour as well, because we missed the last wipes. We missed that first sort of week of the last wipe, and that kind of set us back a fair bit. Is that just a sledge? Is that a sledgehammer there? What the fuck is going on there? I swear I seen a sledge. Yeah, there was a sledgehammer. That Norse helm was there before I went out today. Right, let's get into Krona. Let's get back to base, given what we've got on us. Oh. PU scope. You know what? Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. Ooh. That's an actual thing. That is an actual thing that we could actually use. Let's get this back round to base. Oh wait, did I just drop... Did that... You fucking knob jockey. Fucking knew I was going to do that. There we go. Yeah, of course you do, Z. Let's get in here, get the snares running, get some food on the go. I can give you a wee tour of the base, or the compound. Inside looks the same. Any chance they add code locks with the new map coming out? There's a chance. There's a chance we'll see motorbikes and code locks. My suspicion is they'll keep it to 4 dials. But that is a hunch. That's based on nothing. I don't know is the honest answer. I don't know. I would actually be okay with them keeping it with 4 dials, to be honest. I always found code locks in DayZ a little bit awkward insofar as you've got this box that you just plug in with no electricity and it just kind of works and it just locks a door. It doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? It doesn't compute to me. I am going to have to blank my stream for a moment, people. Not for long, but for a moment, just to roll some dials. Apologies. But needs must. So yeah, I don't, the honest answer is, Z, I don't know. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we're talking about a game with zombies in it, so, you know, there is absolutely, you're correct, there is absolutely a degree of leaving realism behind, you know what I mean? But, I don't know. Maybe? Maybe? I think whether they did or didn't do it would be more down to loot economy, right? Like how because you've got to realise that like 4 dials are such a like they're pretty much the gold standard on the server for looting that, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, mate. Sorry about this, guys. Tommy. Young hip. I was talking about you last night. Young Tom. You were discussed. Yes, Matthew, who isn't on right now. Matthew got whitelisted, so that's huge. Delighted to see him get this whitelist. So I know the stream's blanked out just now. I'm just about to put it back on. Tommy, I was just rolling a couple of dials. Right. Let's do that. Right. Hopefully you can see this. So we've got this kind of. These are unfinished, as you can see. And we have got watchtowers built across here now, so because this area is kind of unsecure, so we've kind of made it very difficult / impossible to get up there, over there, from out with this wall of watchtowers, which are unfinished at the moment. But we've got this watchtower kind of wall built across here for Krona, a couple of car tents, a watchtower in build over here. We're fenced off pretty much the same as it was before around here, Z. Although we might have to move these walls a little bit, so the compound is looking pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. This is the major building project we've got going on right now. We need to get this series of watchtowers complete, but we need nails. At the moment we can't get onto that flat bit up there, but when we build this one level higher we'll be able to get up on that ledge, and then we can still use that area up there. We can't for the moment, but building projects are ahead. We just need more nails, you know what I mean? We're behind the curve on that a little bit, but a lot of work's went in over the past week to get in Krona where we want it to be. It is looking good, mate. It is looking really good. We're very pleased at how it's going. So this area in front of us is still technically part of the compound, although it is significantly less secure. We're pretty confident that this area in here, once we're finished, is going to be much safer than this area out here. A couple of car tents. We had more stuff in this, Z, but we had a hacker that we had 3 large tents, 2 canopy tents, medium tent. We had all sorts of goodies, and a hacker nicked all our stuff. Well, yes. We kicked a hacker out the group, and he raided us that night and wiped us, basically Stone Aged us. Well, I've been badgering you since the dawn of time, Hip, to tell me what the status of you guys was nails. So if you have nails for sale, I'm buying, because I need every nail I can get my grubby little mitts on. I've just realised I've came in here without the one thing I needed to bring, which was a stick to make a couple more snares. I've got the wire, but not the more fucking wolves. You're having a giraffe. Where are those 2 bits of wire I had? Are they both here? Did I only bring one? No, they're there. I mean, we put our next video on your Discord, okay? And how is stock looking? Because we are definitely buying. I'm gonna have to nip out and grab a stick here, annoyingly. Sorry, my daughter's messaging me. This stick. Why have I got a stove in my hand? Right. Oh, mate. I cannot describe to you how huge it is, how huge Tuesday night was, mate. Tuesday night was like nothing I can describe to you, mate. It was insane. Insane. To go from, like I was saying earlier in the stream, to go from, I need to blank my stream out to roll this dial again, to go from the elation of Tuesday night to, it was my dad's funeral yesterday, so that was weird, frankly. So yeah, to go from one to the other was bizarre. No, I've streamed way longer than this before, Z. Way longer. I've done 5-6 hour streams before. Put you down there, grab that stick. Take you back in. stream. There we go. No, not at all, man. Thanks. Sorry, my daughter is pestering me. Yeah, it was a tough day. I'm not going to paint otherwise. The wolf's getting in here. Fucking wolves, man. But it's out of the way now. Sorry, my daughter is distracted me. She was off school yesterday, not feeling well, and we were like, look, you need to go today. You're feeling better, you need to go today. And she tried to push back a little bit, and I was like, yeah, no, you're going today. And now she's messaging me. But we did say to her, look, if you're not feeling well during the day, let us know. And she's messaging me like, it's now 10 to 2. She's finished school in like an hour and a half, and she's saying, I don't feel well. And I'm like, you're fucking at it, love. Maybe I'm doing her a disservice, but I'm pretty confident I'm not. I need to put this fishing rod away somewhere, just so I have more actual space in my bag anywhere. Right, you can go there. We can grab the 2 new snares we've just built. Let's do some base bitching. Yeah, it was a good run that actually in the end. We've got some sewing kits which we needed. 3 epoxies in 1 run's pretty wild. 3 epoxies, and we found that plastic, and we got a box of 9x39. 3 epoxies, a plastic, box of 9x39, fishing rod. It's a pretty good run. That is a run I am satisfied with. Let's do some base bitching. Yeah, the base is looking good, Z. Come back, come home, mate. Come home. Come back to the web's bosom. The loving embrace. Why are you not? Right, there we go. Let's get the snares going for a wee bit. I mean, I don't have long anyway before I'm logging off. I'm logging off in about half an hour anyway, so I'm basically gonna... This is your warning that I'm probably going to be base bitching for the next 20 minutes and just chatting shit, so you have been suitably warned that I'm probably not going to leave base for the next half hour. I'm probably going to sit here like a bitch and try and get some food on the go for myself and for the guys that are going to be logging on later, my compadres. I thought they fixed snares so they didn't work within a range of flagpoles or built entities, but they're still working for us, and they are still as ridiculously OP as they've always been. Let's drop our wormies in here. Base bitchin' like a bitch. Let's get the old hatch out. Oh, just in time as well. You hear that, boys? Just in fucking time. Look at that. Let's get... You come here. Let's grab some firewood. Just in time. Let's get some more wood. No, let's not use that. Let's use this. But yeah, no, things are going well, Z. Things are going well. We're probably maybe 2 or 3 active guys shorter than I'd like to be, but that's okay too. trying to be selective as well, and not make the same mistake we did with that hacker guy I was just telling you about. Right, there's no point starting that fire yet, because I'm white for heat anyway, and the snares are all going. So yeah, this is the base at the moment. I mean, this bit's the same, Z. This bit's exactly the same. The tower's inside's exactly the same as when you were last here. This is all more or less the same. The big change is how we're currently working on. We've got a decent amount of storage. We had more of it, yeah. And then this wall is going to make us, I think, a lot safer in the long run. I think. I don't know why I jumped there. I didn't mean to. Tower's the tower. You know, it doesn't really change, does it? I mean, I'm not going to tell you that here, am I, Z? That would be madness. That would be insanity. What I can tell you is that we had no Fordales after we got Stone Aged by that hacker. And that was like 2 weeks ago. We had 0. And Wolf has sold his arse out rounded about. By the way, those wolves that were howling there a second ago, they are no longer howling. You notice that? When we got back here, there was a wolf howling there. I wonder if somebody else is out and about. We had none, and Wolf has sold his bumble up and down churners to try and. It's a good view from the top. It is a good view from the top. So yeah, we need nails. So I'll maybe message you, Hip, to find out how many you've got for sale, and I will come your way. I actually need to double check your price list for that, actually. And see what I can rustle up for business. He was literally in this chat an hour ago, chatting to us all. In this very chat, see. He was in this very chat. Let me see if I can bring up the price list for you guys. Ah, okay. Oh, that was the joke. Okay, so... Okay. I'll need to find out how many boxes you have available. Yep. Do you still have that Gunter? I was checking the EST price list there. Ah, sorry, I get it. You were seeing it deliberately because you knew he was in here. That's nice. I like it. I mean, he's probably going to raid us now because of that, but you know, thanks for that, see. He's probably going to raid us now, but yeah. So yeah, like we were feeling quite despondent after that hacker Stone Age just 2 weeks ago. We were feeling very despondent, to be honest, less than 2 weeks ago, but we have recovered well, I think. We have recovered well. Galkino is looking quiet. Oh no, you lost the car. Oh no. Oh. Well, I have another car. I told you this before. We had this conversation before. I did say if you were desperate. But it is our only car at this point, so... I could not let that go for a song, I'm afraid. I could not. Because it is my only car. But I do need nails, so... We can talk about that. We can have a conversation. It's also not a Gunter. I think it's not a Gunter. So if you're desperate for a Gunter, then no dice. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm very glad that you got it back to Krasno at least. Like after our business was dealt with. So, like if you died on the way back from dropping me off at Krona, I would have felt very bad at that point. That would have made me feel guilty. But that's not how it played. So that brings me some comfort, if not you. But yes, we need nails. I need to find out what you've got in terms of nail stock. I will literally take. I will literally take every nail, every box of nails you've got. To be honest, yep. Parkour. Because we still have so much building we want to do. So much. Yeah, of course. Why are these snares taking so long to go off? I need to go in about 20 minutes anyway, no matter what. I'll be logging off in 20 minutes, irrespective. I need to be careful because a couple of these traps are badly damaged, but I don't think we have a spare electrical repair kit outside at the moment. Do we? I've got guitar. Do you want guitar? Is a pristine guitar worth anything to you? Hip. I bet it probably is, actually. They're quite rare, and they are like an essential item for certain individuals. And I couldn't give two fucks about it. But, am I actually on your Discord? I'm pretty sure I am, aren't I? Am I in your Discord? If not, I need to be. I'm in every other fucking group on this servers. I actually don't think I am. I'm going to have to... Give me a second. Give me a second. So I wouldn't have seen that announcement. How am I not in your Discord? I could have swore I was. I don't think I am. I'm sure I was, though. I wouldn't have left it. Well, I don't know. I'm in it now. I wasn't in your Discord, right? Where's the public announcements? Where any group can only purchase a box of nails. Yeah, see that's not like that. Z, come see us. Come see us. I will invite you to ours. I thought you were in ours. Invite. There we go. Z, come round. You know where we are. Come visit. Come say hello. See, I'm not trying to be funny. Your announcement there, Hip, makes sense. However, I ain't gonna come to Krasno for one box of nails. Oh, Z, are you wanting an invite too? Yeah, I can get you. Give me a second. Or can I? There you are. I think I just invited you, Z. Yeah, I can't justify coming out to Krasno for one box, but I also see why you have done it. Like, you're trying to be fair, so I can respect that. That's, I respect that it's been done for a reason. But I ain't gonna come. I ain't gonna come for one box of nails. It's just, it's too much. It's too much of a faff from our perspective. You know what I mean? I need food. Where's the snare that went off? Where is the snare that went off? Where are you? Where's the fucking other snare? Where is the snare? Yeah. Yeah. I can kind of see why it is done that way. I understand and can see the logic. But I'm not gonna come. I ain't gonna come from Krona with, like, you know, 2 sticks of epoxy to get 1 box of nails. It's just, you know, it's a waste of time all round, really, from my perspective. You know. Yeah, there is that argument too. Like, if you're sitting on value, then, you know. But then the counter argument to that counter argument, the counter argument is, if you're selling the nails, you're taking something in for value. The value's there, whether it's in nails or whether it's in something else, right? Like, you're still going to be holding loot. It's just different loot. Rather than nails, you'll be holding something to the value of those nails, so it doesn't actually matter, right? That would be the counter argument there, I guess. Like, if somebody comes and takes the nails off you, then presumably they've given you something of equal value. Unless they have credit on ledger already, or, you know, I get that. There could be credit on their ledger, so they're not actually giving you something there and then for the nails. I also understand that as well, just to be clear. Just to be clear. Anyway, yeah, not a bad loot run today. I'm going to be logging off in the next 10 minutes. But yeah, 3 epoxy, box of 9x39, and a plastic. Pretty not bad. A random spark plug. And a fishing rod. You know what I mean? Like, it's not setting the world alight. The plastic's not bad. The plastic is not bad. We've got a spare Zippo and a spare spark plug, which I can just dump in here because I have no need for those. And the kitchen timer to go with that plastic, but that can just sit there as well. My it's been yeah, I know what you mean, Will. Like, we've struggled this wipe, but yeah, like getting 3 epoxies in 1 run. But I mean, if you guys had 4, 5, 6 boxes of nails for sale, I would take the lot right now, Tommy. Let's put it like that. I would happily wipe you for nails right now. I could afford them, you know. But yeah, thanks for jumping on, Hip. Don't be a stranger. You know where I am. You know where I am. Don't be a stranger. And thanks for being on today. Hanging out. I'm going to be logging off. But just to be clear, I'm going to be logging off myself in about 10 minutes anyway. So I'm literally just base bitching right now. I'm base bitching some resources together. What did I leave in here? Nothing. Nothing. Maybe a bandage. Is there a bandage? Did I leave a bandage in here? There's one inside, I think, spare. Well, how are you, bud? Hope you're doing good. Let's eat this now. How long have I been streaming for? Not that long, right? 3.5 hours. That's a fairly long stream. They're pretty boring stream. We've not seen another soul, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm quite annoyed that my restream hasn't worked properly today at any point. For some reason my YouTube chat has not populated onto restream. I'll have to look at that. Oh, we're no longer red hunger, so that's something. These snares are not firing off quite as quickly as I would have liked. Oh shit, we didn't get more worms. We need more worms. We need more worms. We can do something about that though, quite quickly. I mean, what we didn't find today is we didn't find any actual building supplies. Found some valuable bits and pieces, but no building supplies. No nails, no fordials. We found pretty much the next best thing in plastic. Plastic's valuable, you know, so that is certainly not nothing. But yeah. If you have a base on Doug and you aren't running snares as your food supply for you and your team, then I mean, far be it for me to say you're doing it wrong, but you're probably doing it wrong. Snares are kind of ridiculous. What? Is there a lag there? Get some more food. See if we can get another animal or two before I jump off for just now. In fact, what I can do is I can dump some of these in here for just now. I need to go in 5, 10 minutes tops anyway, so. Oh. Why are all these? I guess there must be some proportion. I think they completely nerf snares and then they unnerf snares. But what they've done is I think the rate at which snares go off and catch nothing has increased. Blood, how you getting on, mate? How's you? I hope you're doing well, mate. I'm just about to log off, I hate to tell you. You've timed it badly. I mean, I've been streaming 3.5 hours now. And about the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be jumping off, I'm afraid. So I do apologise, but you've unfortunately timed it not so well, I'm afraid. I'm just back from a run. Found some epoxy, found some plastic. I'm base bitching before jumping off. But thank you for being here. It's very, very lovely to see you. I was speaking to somebody about you recently as well. Your name cropped up in character conversation. Maybe who would it have been? Maybe Odyssey, maybe Shifty, maybe not. My memory's bad, but I hope you're doing well, mate. I hope life is good. I hope the House of Hope is doing relatively well at the moment. Bass bitchin' like a bass bitch. This part of the game, I like this part of the game, just to be clear, but it's also part of the reason why I find myself playing so much Arc Raiders recently. Like in DayZ, especially Doug, especially in winter, Doug. Jesus, like you need to eat your vegetables before you get dessert, right? You gotta do the base bitchy shit. You gotta sit and snare and fish and come back and forth with jerry cans of water and chlorinate them, and like each time you want to go out on a run, you have to commit time to just be able to go on that run, right? Like Doug is a game that requires like planning all the time, even planning that you don't consciously think about. You know what I mean? Like just making sure that you have a sewing kit with you. You know, just making sure that you've got a leather sewing kit with you. Make sure you've got the right spare ammo with you. I'll always carry a blood bag, for example, and that saved me last week because I was driving in our car with Patrick, one of the members of the web, and we drove into some invisible gas. I think it was Novo, maybe, that was gassed. Somewhere was gassed, and we drove into that gas, and thankfully we didn't lose a car because I had my own blood with me. I was able to heal. Patrick ended up dying, but I did not because I had my own blood with me, and in the end I didn't lose a car, which was the only car we had at the time. So, but the game requires you to kind of think what could go wrong, what do I need in any given situation, you know. Arc Raiders requires you to turn up and play. It's easy, like, and you can achieve something in Arc Raiders in 20 minutes, you know, like literally 20 minutes. I like that. I like that about Arc Raiders. But I'm about to go, I think, unfortunately. See if I can get one more animal from these before I have to disappear. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Would you Adam and Eve it? Right, that'll do for just now, I think. Let's grab this bad boy, cook him up, and then I'm out of here. Let's do this. That'll do for just now. So I'm gonna grab those. I'm gonna grab those snares, put them back away for whoever comes on next. Might be me even. Oh, hear that? A wee chick. A wee cock. Let's get that too, just while we're here. Thank you all for being on today. Everybody that jumped on for some proportion of the stream. Like, it's super appreciated when people jump onto my wee stream. Thank you for your time. Not great. But hey ho, better than nothing. Fucking get in there. Alright, let's go grab those snares that are left. Worm. Oh, get spammed. You love to see it. Boom. Where'd that other one go? Where'd that other fucking snare go? Oh, it's here. Right, guys, that is going to be me for just now. Thank you very much for being on. I appreciate you all hanging out. Oh. Your presence is appreciated. That is annoying. Shit. Right. They can all go there. This one's almost done. You can just go in the fire, I don't care. Close the door. And log off. Guys, decent stream. Got some loot, got some epoxy, got a plastics, got some ammo. Fun run. Hopefully you guys are all well. Thanks for hanging out today. Be safe, and I will